Hello and welcome to episode number 2 of the Unleavened Shred Show, the only show where all we talk about and all we care to talk about are custom guitars, all day, every day. Now I know that in episode 1 I promised you that we would go over the difference between maple and roasted maple necks with the addition of a Rosewood fingerboard, but we're also here to answer the questions that you guys are sending to us via Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube accounts. And this week, by far, the biggest question that we had was what's the deal with the new 27.5-inch scale Adam Christianson's signature baritone? So we're going to answer that question today. I hope you brought your hard hat and a back belt because it's about to get real heavy around here. Somebody call AAA because we're about to have a breakdown. So what is the LSL Instruments Adam Christianson signature 27.5-inch scale baritone barabone? It's exactly what I just said, and this thing is a beast. And it has to be to get the job done. Adam Christianson plays for the UK-based metal band Architects. Now if you've ever heard Architects, then you'll know that most, if not all of their music is drop tuned. Now he's using F-sharp tuning. That's way low. And what that means is that a baritone is necessity in this case. A lot of people, they'll get a baritone guitar because they just think it sounds cool or because they like the bigger guitar. I've met a guy that wanted a baritone just because he was a bigger guy. He's like 6'5" and he wanted to just beef things up. But in this case, this is necessity. So if you're not familiar with what a baritone guitar is, we can give you a quick overview of that so you understand, and then we'll move forward with the specs for this guitar. So you ask yourself, what is a baritone guitar? And what is the difference between a standard scale and an extended scale instrument? Simply put, they're exactly the same as any standard electric guitar, but with a lower voicing. A standard guitar's tuning usually goes from E, A, D, G, B, E. On a baritone guitar, they'll usually go about a fifth lower in A, D, G, C, E, A, or a fourth lower than that, B, E, A, D, F sharp, B. Therefore, all the chord patterns you already know are the exact same on a baritone, just simply with the lower voicing. Now your next question, and it's a logical one, makes perfect sense to ask. Why would I purchase a baritone guitar just so that I can achieve lower tunings when I can take my 25.5-inch scale guitar, put thicker strings on it, and drop tune that? The answer is simple. You can definitely do that. And you could probably get down to a D, maybe a little bit lower, and still have some decent tension. Now take it from someone who knows, someone who has the experience. Now Adam took two 25.5-inch scale guitars on the road with him, and he drilled out the tuning machines to make sure it fit the lower strings. He messed with the nut height, truss rod adjustments, jacking up the bridge saddles to make sure that he had some kind of tension in there. But there was always something missing. Build quality aside, like I said, these are custom shop guitars. But the scale length, if that's missing, then you're not going to get the comfortability, you're not going to get the playability, and you'll be missing out on the general utility of the instrument's intended purpose. Now the part we've all been waiting for. Let's talk about the specs on this guitar. Adam wanted something that was going to cut through in the mix because he does a lot of touring and he's on stage constantly doing festival tours, and there's a lot of noise out there. It's a lot of open air festivals. So you want something that's actually going to cut through and have some bite in it, but not be too much on the top end or have so little mids that you're not going to hear every note nice and clear. If you take a look at some of the videos that he has on YouTube of some of their live performances, man, you can hear him. He's cutting through perfectly, just beautifully. So Alder was a great choice there. Now Adam's a big fan of ebony fretboards, so we went with that. The reason that you would want to use ebony on a metal style guitar is that it has more of a sharp attack and it doesn't really give way under your fingertips. So if you are doing runs, if you're running up and down the fretboard, or even if you're doing very intense palm muting and you just want to make sure that everything comes out perfectly clear, even when distorted, ebony is a great choice. And what better to pair that up with than a roasted bird's eye maple neck. Now on Adam's personal guitar, the one that he tours with, it comes with a set of bare knuckle Impulse humbuckers. The Impulse humbucker is a full tight pickup that embraces down-tuned guitars but can also handle medium gain applications for full muscular rock mids. Now if you were to order this just stock and you said give me a barebone, then it would most likely come with bare knuckle boot camps, and that would be the brute force version. That's what we put in a recent build for Zach Curry of Fortin Amps, and we got a little bit of a demo here and we'll let you hear what that sounds like. They are pretty mean. Have a listen. So we've gone over the guitar, we've gone over the artist, we've gone over the specs, the pickups, the woods, and we just wanted to let the guitar speak for itself. You know, this thing it's seen the world, it's taken the abuse, and it's come right back for more. We're going to be doing some more exciting things with Adam in the near future, so you're going to want to keep your eye out for that. We're not telling you anything just yet. That'll be our little secret, but there is more to come, rest assured. So have a listen to a few of Adam's videos and see what this guitar can do on stage and in the studio. And then we'll say goodbye. They say that no use in saying what is, 'cause it's not even enough. And when the night gets wide, it's like a brand new. What will be, every river flows in. But it's never enough. And when the night gets wide, it's like a brand new. Oh, no matter what I say, it's like a brand new Thursday. We want to thank you for joining us for episode 2 of the Unleavened Shred Show. Today we covered the LSL Instruments 27.5-inch scale baritone barebone Adam Christianson signature guitar. You go ahead and try and say that 3 times fast. I dare you. The guitar itself is a complete beast of a build. We have a great time building it every single time we do, and rest assured we do have something up our sleeve for the end of the year regarding Adam's newest baritone, but we aren't going to say a word about it until that time comes. You got to keep a little bit of something up your sleeve for later, right? Speaking of keeping something up our sleeves, we did not have this episode up our sleeves at all. We didn't know that we were going to be covering the baritone this week, but we did because you wrote us. So please don't be shy. Write us at info@lslinstruments.com. You can contact us on our Instagram or Facebook, and we'd be happy to make your next build our next topic. So thank you once again for joining us, and we'll see you next time.